Thanks for coming in. Yes, today we are playing Under Heaven or Hell. It's a first look at a brand new demo. And today's mission is to see what kind of mess we're gonna get ourselves into. It has something to do with angels and demons and hell and magical amnesia. Quite a few mysteries to unravel here, and I absolutely cannot wait. So, now that I've figured things out with my technology, and I'm raring to go and see what this game is all about, let's get started. I'm ready for some angst, y'all. I want angst. Yes, I do. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you a little secret, okay? You wanna know what my favorite kind of husbandos are? They're sad boys, sociopaths, and tsunderes. And I have a feeling that we're going to have no shortage of sad boys and sociopaths in a game like this one. This game is by Moonlust Games. All right, y'all, let's get started. New game. I won't be missing out on my favorite types of husbandos. Excellent. All right, y'all. All right, here we go. There's a codex. Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice thing to have. Oh, yes. Unread codex entries are highlighted in gold. Click in the codex icon in the top right corner to access it. It's right there, y'all. See? Look. Look, there's a history, there's people. Look at all that. Oh, very nice, very nice. This world holds many secrets. Ooh, I don't doubt that. Oh, look at that. Some entries can only unlock through certain choices. Playing again will help you find them all. Every choice shapes the story you experience. We're going to see what ending that I get, y'all. And then if anybody plays this game on your own later, you have to tell me. Tell me in the comments on YouTube or in the Discord, which ending did you get? I'm dying to know. I must know. Ooh, I get to pick my appearance. Ooh, I like that. Well, this one looks like Rue Jitterrue, right there in the middle. Oh, it's one episode, no ending in the demo. Perfect, perfect. That means that we'll be able to finish the demo today, most likely. This is me, y'all. Aren't I a stunner? I'm adorable. I love her design. Yes. My name is Rue. Yep, that's my name. Rue, is this your name? Yes, it is. Yay. Now, let us continue our story. I am falling fast into a dark, black pit. It's like when in a dream and you've tripped, but you cannot wake up. I desperately plead with gravity to let me defy it. But I am only human. So, I continue to fall. And suddenly I feel the arms of another envelop around me. The warmth of the sun, a flash of feathered white. I try to grasp it, but it slips away. And then, nothing. No sound. No weight. No breath. Nothing. No. Nothing. The ground greets me like a hammer, knocking the breath from my lungs. A taste of ash seeps into my mouth, bitter and strange, dragging me back to consciousness. I open my eyes, every inch of my body aching with every breath I take. For a heartbeat, I just lie there stunned, my pulse pounding loud in my ears. Dust and debris cling to my skin, gritty and foreign against the ache in my muscles. Shadows twist unnaturally, flickering where no light should reach. High above, something stirs, a faint sound that might be steps, or nothing at all. I slowly sit up, but the whole world seems like spinning. The air is heavy, almost vicious, pressing against my skin as if the world itself is holding its breath. My eyes catch movement out of the corner of my vision, fleeting and ungraspable. And then, finally, I look up and see a woman towering above me. For a second, I think I'm still dreaming. The light bends around her, too bright, too alive to be real. The air feels thicker where she stands, heavy with heat and something that smells faintly of smoke and flowers. And then I see them, horns, curling elegantly from her head, a tail swaying lazily behind her.
Wakey, wakey.
Her voice cuts through the haze, smooth, teasing, laced with a confidence that makes my pulse stutter. My mind trips over the sight, half in awe, half in disbelief. Oh my. Where am I? The strange surroundings press in, unfamiliar and unnerving. The air feels too hot, too heavy, curling around me like it wants to seep into my skin. A cold shiver runs down my spine, despite the suffocating heat. Where am I? What the hell is this place? The horned woman smiles widely, revealing white pointed teeth that gleam in the reddish glow.
Nice choice of words. You, my dear, are in fact in hell.
Her voice drips with mischief. Each word a playful secret she's eager to unveil. Who are you? I freeze for a moment, caught off guard by the striking figure before me. Her presence is unlike anything I've ever seen. Who are you?
My name is Azara, sweetie. Welcome to the hottest place of... well, just the hottest place, literally.
She smirks and let out a low, delighted chuckle. I like her already. She's sassy, y'all. First impressions. I really like her design. Let's just take a moment to appreciate this woman in front of us while I also adjust her voice volume.
That should be a perfect voice volume. Exactly, yes.
She is a total babe. Let's see, let's hide this screen. Let's press H. Let's take a look at this design, y'all. We must absorb the art. Okay. Look at her beautiful red hair and her horns. Wow, she's quite lovely. I love her shape. Very beautiful and shapely in every way. And I like her colors. She's got good taste in colors. I quite like her color palette in general. She wears a lot of colors that I like. I like her tattoos too. Look at that. I wonder if there's symbolism behind her chains that she wears, you know? She is in hell. I'm guessing she's a demon, you know? That's my guess anyway. She definitely fits right in, and look at the background too. Wow. It looks like it's alive. It's kind of glowing in a way. It's so cool. I love this art. Wow. I also love the writing so far. I'm really drawn in. I'm really invested. It's like got me in a mood, you know. It totally has me in a mood. I love it. Nice job. She smirks and lets out a low, delighted chuckle.
And you are?
For a moment, my mind blanks, the heat pressing down on me until it's hard to breathe. My head still spinning from the fall, and every breath feels too hot, too thick. I'm Rue. Azara tilts her head, her eyes flicking over me with a glint of curiosity. I try to get up, but my body feels like it's made of lead. I struggle to keep my balance. Azara extends a hand, helping me up. Her skin is hot, almost feverish.
Easy there, hey. You took quite the dive.
I press a hand to my forehead. I feel like throwing up. I blink again, my eyes still adjusting to the heat. Wait, am I dead?
Maybe. Possibly. You did fall from the sky, so odds are not that great, sweetie. Even though that usually isn't the way in.
The way in? Whatever are you talking about? Azara looks at me frowning. Her eyes study me with curiosity and what seems to be a hint of amusement. Excuse me. Do you find this funny? Are you sassing me right now? How dare you? Even though you're hot, listen, okay? Don't tease me. Are you always this cheerful when people die?
Only a little. You made quite the entrance.
I glare at her, but she just smirks like I've amused her. I narrow my eyes, unsure whether to laugh or scream. Glad my trauma's entertaining.
Hey, I don't make the rules, love. It's not my fault you fell in here.
Listen, okay? It's not my fault either. You wanna know why? Because nothing is ever my fault. I'm completely innocent and blameless at all times, okay? Alright? Don't blame me. I look around. I'm in what looks like a scorched courtyard. It's eerie and beautiful, in a spectral, otherworldly type of way.
So, Rue, why are you here? What's wrong with you? You must have done something very bad, even if you look so damn good.
Are you hitting on me? She's like this, y'all. She's like,
Hey, Rue, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? If I said you had a hot body, would you hold it against me?
oh my, oh yes, please do. I mean, oh no, stop. I mean, don't stop, but stop. Her eyes glint with curiosity as she takes a step toward me. Before I can respond, I hear a sharp inhale. A figure stirs beside me. His wings are splayed across the floor. Wow, he's glorious looking. Look at him, y'all. White feathers, dusted in ash. His face is ethereal, almost too perfect to be real. We're down bad already. We're like, oh, he's perfect. Hi. Did you fall from heaven too? Hey, are you okay? I kneel down next to him, ignoring the ache in my limbs. His eyes flutter open, brilliant silver with a mesmerizing golden halo. His gaze meets mine with a look of sheer confusion.
Rue?
His voice is faint and pained. He looks like he's going to pass out again. I help him sit up and look at Azara in growing shock. Wait, is that
An angel. It looks like it.
The more I look at him, the less any of this makes sense. An angel? In hell? Yeah, what's he doing down here? The angel lets out a soft groan, slowly beginning to regain consciousness. Azara crouches beside me, eyes fixed on the angel with an unreadable expression. It feels like my brain is glitching. I'm gonna talk about him instead of talking to him. That sounds like fun. Who is he? Well, hopefully everything is still okay. Because, apparently, I had to reconnect you. Sometimes you can pick both choices and sometimes just one. Well, it seems like you're all here with me right now. The alert that said it had to reconnect. Hopefully y'all didn't crash out and you're still here with me. Oh, we're gonna talk about this guy like he's not standing here right in front of me. Who is he?
No idea.
Why is there an angel here? My eyes find the angels. He looks lost, caught between pain and confusion.
Good question. That's what I'd like to know too. He fell with you, so I'm assuming he's part of your baggage.
What's your name? Ah, I see what you mean, Vicky. It's one of those opportunities where I get to talk about him and talk to him.
Kyle,
He says in between sharp breaths. Oh, he's injured, y'all. It's so sad. I wonder if he's worse off than I am. We don't want to traumatize him too much. Just a little bit. A little bit of trauma. He's going to be a sad boy, isn't he? He's a sad boy angel. He stares at Azara and then at me. Recognition flashing in his expression, but he says nothing. I offer him my hand. His touch oddly cool compared to Azara's heat. I offered him my hand like this and said, Kylum, let's take ibuprofen together. When I glance back at Azara, I find her watching us, curiously. But there is still a hint of amusement in her eyes.
This is getting interesting.
The angel blinks and slowly sits up, wincing. I'm probably going to mess up my voices a few times here, and I'll be like talking like the wrong person sometimes. But that's okay. It's funny that way. We'll just laugh and reminisce on all the good times. All the good times. That's what'll happen. And all the sad, traumatic times, because that's what's going to happen in this game, real.
Where am I?
You know what this reminds me of, in time travel movies when they're like, what year? That's what I feel like with this poor guy.
Hell, welcome. Mind the heat.
You think you're real funny, don't you, Azara? He winces again as he gets to his feet. He flinches for a moment before Azara's voice erupts again.
All right, Mr. Immortal and angelic stowaway. We're heading somewhere a little less flammable. Follow me.
Azara turns and begins to walk, her fiery silhouette swaying with grace. I glance at the angel beside me.
Whatever happens, don't leave my side.
I nod, unsure of anything. My thoughts are scattered and unreal. In a place like this, the only thought that gives me a flicker of comfort is the idea of staying with this strangely familiar angel. Azara leads us both down a winding corridor, seemingly carved of obsidian and shadow, as we enter a bedroom and I hear the door closing behind us. Oh, look at this bedroom. It's adorable. I love the colors. Inside, it's surprisingly cooler. Guess what, y'all? When you're outside, it's hot as hell. Too obvious? Is that too obvious? Not exactly fresh, but not hot in the scorching way hell seems to breathe. The room is lit by flickering candles, while an eerie red tint filters from the sky outside through the large arched windows.
You, winged man, sit.
She said to him like he was a dog. Real. Azara orders the angel, pointing at a chair by a crowded desk. The angel stumbles again, just as the door closes behind us. Reluctantly, he slumps on the chair, seemingly exhausted. I bet it is exhausted, falling from heaven. Hello, Asuna. Welcome, you stunner. Thank you for joining us, you and your tentacles. I don't even know what your tentacles are attached to today. I have no idea, and I'm slightly concerned about it. But you know what? I'm going to pretend like I didn't see it, and we're going to keep going. Exactly. Hello.
I can't breathe.
Listen, Asuna. I fell from heaven, and I brought a haughty angel with me. We fell all the way to hell, and I don't know why. Why I fell to hell? Apparently, I've been a very naughty girl. His wings twitch, trembling. He tries to lift them, but the oppressive air weighs them down. Azara narrows her eyes, arms crossed. You're...
You're not in heaven anymore, feather boy. The air down here, not made for things that fly high.
Is he gonna be okay? Is Pookie gonna be alright? I'm already interested and invested in this man, okay? Number one, he came here with me. I don't know anything about him because I don't have a memory anymore. But also, he's hot. So, and not in a heat type of way, like we are in hell and everything's hot. But listen, he's beautiful. He's stunning. I watch Calum closely, my worry building up. Is he all right? Is he going to be okay? Azara hesitates briefly, her gaze flicking from me to the angel. You had a rough day today. You saw the stream, and you were like, I'll watch and have fun, and it'll make me feel better. Guess what, Asuna? You're gonna get Rue SMR today. Exactly. So just taking a deep breath with me, the angel, and you. We all need oxygen. Yes. Doesn't that feel better? Exactly, and remember this, Asuna, and everyone else here. You are a stunner. You're the best thing since sliced bread. In fact, you're even better than sliced bread. 100%. If it was a choice between you and sliced bread, I would pick you every single time. I sure would. And that's saying something. You want to know why? Because I love sliced bread. I'm feral for sliced bread, especially sourdough bread from California. Fresh, straight out the oven. Smells like a fresh, hot kitchen bakery. And yet, if I had a choice between grubbing on that entire fresh sliced bread of sourdough, my absolute favorite on this planet, from California, and it's fresh and hot, and I'm ready to chow down and I'm starving. If I have a choice between that and you, guess what? I pick you every time. So if that doesn't make you feel better, I don't know what will. Because listen, it's hard to compete with bread that good. I'm just saying. Azara hesitates briefly, her gaze flicking from me to the angel. She's like, wait a second. Huh? What?
That depends on whether he decides to keep breathing or not.
My jaw tightens. The heat, the surrealness, the fragile rise and fall of Kylem's chest. Well, guess what? I appreciate you right back, I sure do. Mwah! Something about her calm, almost pleased detachment stirs something sharp in me. This is not funny. Azara lets out a theatrical scoff.
Ha 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 ha. This is a theatrical scoff. Ha ha.
Sweat glistens on Kylem's brow. I rush to his side. I place a hand on his arm, his cool skin, and his pulse thuds faintly. Hey, easy. Breathe. Slowly, just one step at a time. You got this. You got this, you beautiful, sexy man. He looks at me, silver eyes glassy but steadier. I turn to Azara, shooting her a worried look. Azara, do something! He's going to collapse. Thank you for lurking, India Tome. Thank you for being here, you stunner. Y'all, check out India Tome when you get a chance. India Tome is also a streamer stunner and does, guess what, India Tome games. Ha 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 ha! Check her out. Yes. Glad to see you, Jambi. Listen, Azara. He's about to collapse. You need to do something. She hesitates, her eyes flickering between me and the angel. For a moment, she looks almost conflicted.
Damn it.
With a sigh, she strides forward and crouches beside him, muttering something under her breath. Old infernal words, whose meaning I don't understand, but they carry a weight I can feel in my bones.
Don't you dare.
The heat around her dims for a moment, like she's reeling it back in.
You idiot.
She says softly, almost with a hint of worry. She tries to hide. He doesn't respond, but he studies enough to remain upright. Are you okay? I look at him, his pale cheeks regaining a hint of color.
Alright, talk. Who the hell are you?
Azara throws herself into another chair with an exaggerated groan.
And why did a mortal fall from the sky with a half-dead angel?
Why indeed? Ask Kylam. I don't know. I know nothing, okay? You tell me. I'm telling you, I don't know. I don't know anything. I have no memories, y'all. I remember nothing. I don't remember anything. And also, nothing is my fault.
Convenience.
There's nothing convenient about this.
Well, isn't this just delightful? A soul from Earth with a hole in her memory. And an angel who's about as useful as a wet torch.
She sighs and leans back, staring outside the window. I glance between them when my eyes catch Kylam's, who's staring at me. Is it Calum or Kylam? If this was ancient Roman Latin, it would be Kylam. But a lot of more English pronunciations, it would be Calum. But you know what? Like in ancient Latin, AE is an I sound, you put it as a plural. So like puella is singular and puellae is plural for girl. I think that's what puella means, girl. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. I took ancient Roman Latin and culture, language and culture for 6 years, and I still remember some of it. In Latin, in Italian Latin, it would be celum. In ancient Roman Latin, like during the days of Julius Caesar, it would be caelum. But caelum, so it's like sky. Like vesper cadet ad caelum. That's sky. Caelum is sky in Latin. And caelum is the Italian version of pronouncing that. Oh, I know why you named him Kylam then. It's not Kylam, it's Kylum. Would you prefer I call him Chelum? Or would you prefer I call him Kylum like the ancient way? 'Cause I could do either one. Also, I have a song I wrote that I don't have loaded up in here called Vesper. Vesper. Whatever I like, he's my boo. He is my boo. I love him. I'm feral for him already. I'm calling him Kylum because of my love for ancient Roman Latin. Vesper cadet ob Kylum means star. I think it's evening star. Evening star falling from the sky. That was the lyric that I had wrote like a million years ago. Hi, Dreamy Girly Pop. Thank you for the lurk. Y'all listen up, okay? Dreamy Girly Pop is also a streamer stunner. Yes, she is. So y'all check her out. Clicky on her name and check her out. Give her a follow. Ah, thank you for being here, you stunner. Alright, it's Kylum, okay? Like the sky.
You. You're not supposed to be here. Your soul.
His voice trembles, reverent and broken all at once.
You can't stay here. If they find out,
If they find both of you, we're all dead.
What? They're gonna kill us? Why? Are we not supposed to be here? Azari's expression darkens. Her jaw tightens with what looks like worry.
You can't be here, Angel.
What about me as a human? Can I be here? She gets up and strides towards Kylum, an ancient fire burning in her eyes.
This wasn't the deal.
Do you think I want to be here?
You broke the pact.
There's a pact. Oh, that's exactly what I just said. What pact? What pact? Tell me the secrets. What the hell are you talking about? Get it? What the hell while we're in hell? What in the place that we are currently standing in? Azara lets out a grunt and turns to me, her gaze sharpening like a blade.
The pact. The one between angels and devils.
Kylan pushes himself up from the chair with a pained groan. This poor man, I feel so bad for him. He's all busted up. It's so sad. His eyes lock on Azara's.
She doesn't have to know. She's not supposed to.
She's not supposed to be here. Neither are you. Yet, here we are.
Azara grins as she sways her hand in a dramatic and elegant way.
Once upon a time.
Kylam takes a step forward, stronger now, steadier, and moves between me and Azara. His wings low, tense.
Stop at once, devil.
I stare at him in silence for a moment. My blood shimmers. It simmers with rising anger. Listen, what are you talking about? I'm can y'all clue me in? What's going on? What are you even talking about? It's real. That's right, MC.
Rue.
Come on, Angel. Look at those puppy eyes.
Azara steps in behind me, her hand sliding onto my shoulders with a light, teasing touch. Ooh, she's flirty, y'all. Her soft and warm scent envelops me as she leans in, her cheek brushing close to mine. Wow. Y'all, what do you think Azara smells like? What do you think Azara smells like? I bet she smells like flowers, like perfume. I bet she smells like some kind of really strong perfume. I bet she smells like if you heat up a cinnamon treat, you know? I bet, like the smell of cooked cinnamon. I bet there's some of that in there. She's got a smoky smell and like a perfumey kind of smell. That's what I bet.
There is no harm in a little history lesson.
Kyla exhales and finally turns to face me fully.
The shattering. A war that tore the sacred plane apart. Split into heaven and hell.
He speaks the last word with quiet resistance, part disdain, part reverence.
Since then, angels and demons.
Devils.
Azara cuts in, calm but firm. She raises a brow, the correction like a dagger dipped in pride. She's like, get it right, okay? Don't judge us, okay? We're devils, not demons. Kylum gives her a tired glance, then sighs and looks back at me.
Angels and devils have not met since then. Not in any world. We just exist. Separately. No dip.
Azara shoots him a deadly look.
No devils. No devil is allowed into heaven.
And no angel is allowed into hell.
I swallow hard. Kylam has crossed an ancient and sacred boundaries. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, now we kind of understand why he's in trouble. It's our little secret, but why? Did he come down here for me or was it an accident? Heaven and hell? How did you know my name? Yeah, that's a good question. How do you know me? I look at Kylam. His face is pale and pained. His wings twitch involuntarily. The white feathers catch the eerie light, tinted soft pink by the crimson sky outside. How do you know my name? His silver eyes meet mine. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Asuna. Maybe I was an angel, you know? Maybe that's what happened. But like right now I'm a human. They keep saying I'm a mortal soul. But why was I in heaven then? Was I dead? His silver eyes meet mine. Apparently cold yet warm, with something almost tender beneath the surface.
I knew your soul long before I knew your face. I am the angel appointed to you.
Appointed? Are you my guardian angel? I kind of love that. And I love that it's you. Can we can we get like lovey-dovey and romantic? Because that's what I want to go. That's where I want to go from here. Can we do that? He's my guardian angel, y'all. This game is letting me romance my guardian angel. I'm kind of obsessed with that concept. His voice is quiet, almost a whisper.
Each angel follows a soul through eternity.
Like a guardian angel. I hear a snort coming from beside me. Don't be rude, okay? Listen, alright? Don't be jealous just because I have a guardian angel and you don't. Azara, don't snort. How dare you? Alright? I glance sideways and see Azara smirking, her gaze shining in mischief.
Guardian angel. This is how mortals call you now. That's quite the downgrade.
Kylam's jaw clenches, but he doesn't respond to her mockery. His gaze remains fixed on me. I wonder what he used to be. So was he not assigned to mortals in the past? So he's known me my whole entire life. He's known me forever. I wonder how old my soul is. That's what I want to know. His gaze remains fixed on me.
You're not supposed to be here. Your soul is not meant to be here.
I mean, I wasn't exactly a saint in life, but I do agree with you. I glance at Azara. No offense. So do we remember our life?
None taken, sweetie.
She lets out a chuckle, her eyes studying me with curiosity.
But you must have been way less than a saint to end up in this hot mess of a pit.
Heaven and hell? My eyes dart between the two figures. Both unreal, striking. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Let's look at Kylam's. We looked at Azara's design earlier. Let's look at Kylam. Let's admire. Let's admire this gorgeous man. Wow. I love his design. I love his wings. They're big. They look so soft and feathery. I like how he looks kind of grumpy. You know, he's giving like, he's like, he could be arrogant a little bit. I kind of like that, you know. I like that he looks like he could be stoic too. He's got long hair. The hair is gorgeous, right, Asuna? I love the hair. Long hair on a warrior looking type of dude, like a masculine sprite with long hair is very attractive to me. Very attractive. I also like his armor and how intricate it is, you know? It's got like elven touches, you know? I like it a lot. I love him. I love him already. My eyes dart between the two figures, both unreal, striking. Two opposites, but each impossibly beautiful. That's so real. They are impossibly beautiful. So beautiful! One with a presence that feels sacred. The other with a charm that drips with danger. Ooh, yes. So you're telling me heaven and hell are real?
As real as it gets.
Kailum's eyes narrow, almost questioning.
You don't believe in heaven?
I guess I do now. His stoic face tightens into a slight frown. He looks disappointed.
If you look close enough, you can see his holy heart breaking in slow motion.
Real, you can. Oh, Kailum, look at him, he's a sad boy. He looks so sad. I know the pout, stop. I just want to hug him. I just want to hug him and tell him that everything's going to be okay. I'm going to protect you, Pookie. The air around us seems to thicken, heavy with unspoken truths. Maybe this is why I'm here. Because I don't believe? Azara lets out a low, teasing laugh.
If it were this simple, darling, we wouldn't be overcrowded in here. We would be. Listen, girl, she said. If it were this simple, darling, we would be overcrowded in here.
Before I can open my mouth, a sharp knock echoes through the room. The temperature seems to drop. Azara shoots a glare at the door and freezes. For the first time, she looks truly panicked.
Shit.
What's happening? Who is it? Before I can add anything, Azara pushes me inside her wardrobe and slams the door. A moment later, the room is filled with crushing pressure. Oh no! Oh no! Carefully, I part the door just a crack. My heartbeat thudding in my ears.
Lady Olivia.
Azara mutters under her breath. A tall woman steps inside the room, followed by two armored guards. I can see her a little bit, y'all. She must also be a devil. She looks real angry. Their blades shine under the dim light of the chandelier. Lady Oliria's horns glint like polished steel, the robes trailing on the floor following her movements. Her gaze finds Kailum instantly. Lady Illyria gets me to she's gonna get my voice acting because she wasn't on the I didn't see her before. I didn't plan for her. She's gonna have a crotchety old lady voice because that's what I'm feeling for this woman, like real. Angel. Her voice is soft but final. Oh no, we weren't able to hide him? That's not good. It's been a while. The tall woman watches Kailum. Her gaze is cold and sharp as a blade. What a surprise! Azara curses under her breath and takes a step back. Through a narrow gap, I see Kailum's lips moving, but no sound reaches the air. Don't even bother. Olyria scoffs, clearly bored by his useless efforts. Suddenly chains burst from her fingers, lashing across the room like sentient fire. And she's magical, y'all. They slam into Kailum, pinning his wings and limbs to the floor. No, no, don't do that. No, stop, no. He groans, his feathers twitching, burning. You have broken the shattering pact, the sacred law, angel. No! And by the law, you will face judgment. No, don't hurt him. With a flick of her hand, she orders the guards, who instantly grab Kailum, dragging him outside the room. No, no, don't hurt him. As he's dragged away, his eyes find Azara's, pleading with her to help, but she is frozen. The woman turns her attention back to Azara. I'm very disappointed in you, Azara. I didn't think your hatred for the council would come to this extreme. You will be judged, too. Privilege won't pull you out of this one. Please, remain within your lodging until further notice. Then, she's gone. The door slams shut, rattling the entire room. A heavy silence crashes in like a wave. Azara stands still, shoulders rigid. Her hands clench and unclench. And then she turns to the wardrobe. You
can come out now.
I step out slowly. My heart beating so fast my chest hurts. My chest is aching. The image of Kailum, chained and dragged away, burning into my mind. Azara is pacing, her jaw tight, her eyes burning. She stops in front of me. Her expression is unreadable, but something heavy lingers in the air between us. We have to save him. Let's go get him. We can't leave Kailum here. We have to.
You, sweetie, don't have to do anything. You stay here, hidden. Well, I'll go look for something. Anything.
But I wonder why Azara's gonna help us. Like, why did Azara decide to help us in the first place? That's what I want to know. I don't necessarily think it would be just out of the goodness of her heart. There has to be a motivation here. And we need to get to the bottom of it. Yes, we do. Azara shoots me a sharp look.
No buds for you. You two have already done enough damage.
Azara lets out a heavy sigh. She brings her hand to her forehead and pinches the bridge of her nose. And then she looks at me with narrow eyes.
Stay here. Don't move. Don't talk. Hell, don't even breathe if you don't have to. I'll be back as soon as possible.
She strides towards me, her hips swaying with that effortless grace. Maybe she owes him? Oh, that's a good thought. That is a good thought. Maybe she does. Do you think she knows him already? You know? I kind of wasn't sure. Like, she called him in. She didn't call him by name. I wonder if, but she did say earlier something about how he'd fallen, you know? Like, he got a demotion. But that was in response to us calling him our guardian angel, you know? Interesting. She strides toward me, her hips swaying with that effortless grace. You feel like she does know him? You know, I understand where you're coming from. There's a mystery there. There's something going on there. Because, like, why would she help us and help him for no reason, you know? She extends a hand toward me, her fingers warm against my skin as they brush a lock of hair from my face. Wow, she's like, she's like doing this to my hair, I'm not just getting hair out of my eyes, I'm acting. Yeah, exactly. That's true, Asuna. They are all talking about the pact, like everyone knows about it. Everyone knows about the pact. That is true. Apparently everyone except me knows about the pact. Everyone knows everything except me. I know nothing. She extends a hand toward me, her fingers warm against my skin as they brush a lock of hair from my face.
You good girl, yeah.
Oh, she gives me a smile, sharp, almost wicked. Her burning eyes holding mine for a long moment. Then she turns and steps away, walking toward the door and closing it behind her. She left. I sink into one of the armchairs, its cushion softer than I expected. My eyes wander, trying to drink in every detail of a room that feels too strange to be real. Above me, a chandelier flickers with candlelight, each flame cradled in what looks like a nest of snakes, rotten iron. Wow, that's fancy. The crimson sky outside bleeds through the window, casting eerie shadows that make everything look as though it's smoldering. I close my eyes, trying to hold on to some kind of calm. I can almost hear the slow tick of a clock, even if there isn't one here. I have no idea how long it's been since Azara left. Minutes. Hours. I push myself up with a scoff and stretch. Okay, I'll stretch. Ugh. I can always use a good stretch, especially while streaming. And a clearing of the throat. Thank you for redeeming stretch, you stunner. We all need that. Yes. I push myself up with a scoff and stretch. It hits me now, just how much my limbs still ache from the fall. Did I really fall from the sky? Am I really dead? I have so many questions and no answers. Not yet. I snoop around or I look outside the window. I would like to look out the window. I want to see the world beyond. I slowly step toward the big arched windows. The glass is smudged, smoky, like even light struggles to pass through it. Outside the sky churns. Crimson ocean, molten, restless, dangerous, and yet hauntingly beautiful in its own bizarre way. My gaze drifts. There's no sign of life, no vegetation. Just a scorched landscape. The ground is paved with what looks like obsidian, slick and sharp. Where the hell am I? Well, you're in hell. That's what we've gathered so far, Rue. I shake my head and let out a low, sad chuckle, meant only for myself. Hell, that's where I am. Exactly that part. The world comes to me bitter. The word comes, bitter, tasting like ash, like that burnt landscape in front of me. I lean my forehead lightly against the glass. How did I even end up here? Sure, I'm not perfect. I wasn't perfect. But this, ending up in hell, it feels like a punishment I never saw coming. My expression darkens. I pull away from the window. Shit. Shh. Let's snoop around now, y'all. I pace the room restless, looking for something, anything, even just a distraction. I creep toward the shelves, my eyes scanning the strange collection before me. Let's look around. I'm surprised to see earthly things. Odd reminders from another world, from my world. Let's take a look and see what's over here. There's a skull, there's flowers, there's a crow there. Wow, there's all kinds of stuff. There's pencils and pens. Oh, look at those little, is that Fitbits? Is that a Fitbit with a colorful band or just wristbands? Bracelets and stuff. There's potions. Look at all the snow globes. I really like those. Look at all the skulls and stuff. Why are there bones in all of this? What are these trinkets? Are there good luck charms? Is that what those are? Good luck charms. Wow. I love snow globes too, and I love these snow globes in particular. Oh wait, I'm gonna show you a snow globe that I have. Hold on a second. Okay, y'all. It's time for show and tell. Aren't you so happy about that? It's the best part of your day, show and tell, with grown adults. All right, y'all. Let's reference the game. Remember this? Did you all see that while you were in ad jail? Look at how awesome that shelf is. We were talking about this shelf and how cool it is and how much we love it. It's really awesome. And then there's a lot of interesting knickknacks. So I'm going to show you interesting knickknacks right here on the Jitterrue show. Okay? Okay, knickknack number 1 is this, because I've shown it before. This is fine. This is fine, which is very fitting, okay? It's fiery. We're in hell. Hell has fire, okay? And it makes noise. Look, listen.
This is fine.
Is that not perfect? Is that not perfect? Okay, that's like our theme for today, okay? Clearly nothing is fine, but you know what? We're gonna make it fine. This is fine. Okay, that's show and tell number 1. This is fine, dog. All right, that's the first show and tell thing. The next thing I have to show you is this chunky bangle bracelet. Look at this. Is this not cool? Right? This is a Rue beauty influencer moment, okay? Look at this. Okay, so I got this outfit that's like a whole bunch of African patterns and colors and things like that. And then I got this. I had got some jewelry that was made for me from a farmer's market, and there are actually some people from, I can't remember what country they said they were from, but anyways, yeah, they made jewelry. And then I got more jewelry to match the jewelry, and I got like a whole outfit and everything, and it's all like African inspired. So one of these days I'm gonna have to wear that because it's good memories associated with it. Okay, this right here is a gift from a family member. I really like this because my entire office in here is these colors and these patterns. I have a rug that looks like this. I've got a rug. I have blue curtains. My whole office, like the vibe in here, I have a lot of like Edwardian age, vintagey style stuff. You know, it's like modern vintage. So anyways, I love this type of thing. I like to collect little vintagey cool knick-knack things that match my vibe. If it doesn't fit and look good in my office, I won't display it in here. I'm very particular about how I design my room. I'll have to share pictures in the Discord sometime of what my office looks like because I'm actually really proud of it. Okay, and then the next thing I want to show off, this right here. It's a globe, but it's an ancient gold. It's like an antique globe, like how it used to be back in the day. It's not a modern map globe. It's like several hundred years ago when they used to put krakens and stuff on maps, you know? People used to do that. They'd put monsters in the ocean and stuff on actual maps that they used for real life. But monsters, that's the kind of map this is. And then you can sharpen your pencil. Look, it's a pencil sharpener. And it's a globe. Is that not the coolest thing you've ever seen in your entire life? Look, there's monsters and ships and stuff right there in the ocean. Look, little details. Little tiny, you know, people back then when they used to make things like maps, they put more heart and care into little tiny details than we tend to do nowadays. And I love that stuff. Look, even looking at this is all vintagey. Look at these little tiny patterns and stuff. You know, people used to really put heart into these little knickknacks. Exactly, it's a 2-in-1. And then, I know it is so pretty. Okay, now this right here, y'all. This right here, this is I got this at a SeaWorld where they were doing like rescuing, they had rescue animals. And so I was like, okay, that's good. But the light's kind of bright in there. Maybe if I turn the light off in there, maybe you can actually see a little better in there without the light on. There's 2 sharks in there. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There's 2 sharks and corals in there. Isn't that neat? I got it to support the rescue dolphins. They had rescue dolphins that can't live in the wild. They were like injured or something. And they were like the dolphins were stranded or something. And so the off the coast where I live, they were like, we really need to have a sanctuary for these dolphins that they can't live in the wild, they'll die. And it's a snow globe too, Asuna. That's what I was thinking of it. They'll die in the wild. I can't remember what all that they're like injured and stuff, or you know, they had different things wrong with them. And so they ended up having them at the dolphin sanctuary over there. And then the dolphins were like trained, you know? And also my husband got splashed by dolphin water. It was great. But that's what this is from, and I love this thing. Also, it has that vintagey kind of a look, so it goes well in my office. Yep, I love it. Look at this. You want to know what this reminds me of? This little teddy bear. I love it. I've had this teddy bear since I was a little kid. My mom gave it to me. And it reminds me of it reminds me of an Animal Crossing villager. What's his name again? Why am I blanking my brain right now? The little bear. Stitches. It reminds me of Stitches the bear from Animal Crossing. Stitches. I freaking love Stitches. Stitches is like one of the cutest things ever on the planet that was ever made up by humanity. Stitches. That's what this bear reminds me of, so it gets a special place in my office. And I love the little, it like has a vintagey kind of vibe to it. This thing is probably 30 years old. This bear, it's 30 years old. But I take really good care of it, so it still looks good. Yeah, that's how long I've had it. Okay. Right? It looks like Stitches. All right, that was show and tell with Rue. Now let's get back to our story. Vicky's like, oh my gosh, are we ever gonna get to the rest of this? We're still in the beginning. All right. I'm surprised to see earthly things. Odd reminders from another world. From my world. You love it? Yay! I had fun doing show and tell. It is odd to see earthly things in here. You know, you wouldn't expect to see a shelf like this. Oh, wait, I can click on it. Oh, I love this. I can interact. I look down at the big ebony desk, cluttered with key rings. One with a plushy shark, and one that reads, I love New York. It's strange. These are souvenirs, things people collect when they travel. Oh, it's a new feature in the demo. Y'all, this is new. If you've played this demo before, you have not seen this part of it before. Wow. Oh, let's click on this. A jewelry box sits at the corner of the desk. Its dark wood surface polished smooth. Patterns swirl across its surface, delicate and intricate. I reach out, curiosity tingling in my fingertips. It's locked. I'm not foolish enough to violate its secrecy. Quoth the raven nevermore. I lean closer to a little crow statue. Every feather is etched with unsettling precision. A faint gold glint flickers in its eye. Probably a reflection, or maybe my nerves playing tricks. Yet a slow tension curls in my chest, as if the bird is quietly observing me in return. Wow. What else can I Ooh, these, of course. On a shelf, snow globes of cities from Earth are neatly lined up, London, New York, and Tokyo. I pick one up and shake it gently. The tiny snowflakes swirl around in a frozen city, trapped in glass. Yes, a tiny frozen little city, trapped in glass. I had to do it. I'm method acting now. I'm method acting. Look, now it's blue. Isn't that fun? Isn't that beautiful and stunning? Now, you didn't know that your demo is going to be as interactive as it is. Like, not only are we seeing these things on the screen, I have them right here. It's like I reached out onto the screen. I reached over there like this, and then I grabbed one of those snow globes right off of the shelf. It's right here. That's it right there. Yep. And then I'm gonna grab Kailu. Yes. That's what I intend to do. Real. Icy white. The exact opposite of the place I find myself in, where everything seems set aflame. A faint smile appears on my lips, a small bittersweet memory of home. Wow! What else can we click on? My attention is caught by a compass tucked between the other objects. I reach out and lift it from the desk, but the moment I touch it, the needle snaps to life. It spins in frantic circles, as if something is tugging at it from every direction at once. Weird! Wow! Did I click on everything? I think I did. I clicked on all the stuff. You know what? I also appreciate how pretty the writing is for each of these things. Even the descriptions are really pretty. And look, here's the codex, y'all. We can look at some history in here. This is nice. I'm not going to read all of this right now, but if y'all are interested about how this demo works, you can see right here. Isn't that nice? Yeah, there's bracelets on the table, and I have a bracelet right here. I just took it right off of that shelf. My bracelet. Exactly. Cool. Okay. How do I go back? English is not your first language, so you kind of get paranoid when you write and check the writing. You have done an amazing... I would never know that. what is your first language? Is it Italian? I have family members that used to live in Italy. I do. Let's see. Oh, you mean click the bracelets. Oh! That's just me being like head empty, no thoughts. A bundle of rubber friendship bracelets lies nearby, faded but still colorful. Oh, it's Italian, but you lived 10 years in the UK. Oh, wow. Wow. I've never been to Italy before, but it's on my list of places that I want to go most. It is my number one on the list of places that I would love to visit. Number 1, BFF. I love that, best friends bracelets, okay? Vicky, we need to go to the mall, and then we can get these best friend bracelets, and then I can have the pink one, and then you can have the blue one. And then every time we look at them, we'll remember that we're besties for life. Real. They look innocent, harmless, the kind of trinkets you forget in a drawer back home. They shouldn't matter, but somehow in this place, they do. For a moment, I just stare, trying to make sense of the odd collection spread across the desk. As Azara walked Earth's streets, they always sell those things at the mall, We can go to the mall together. Has Azara walked Earth's secrets? Has Azara walked Earth's streets? Can devils roam where humans do? Can angels too? Can they really cross those boundaries? Yeah, seriously, we would not have known that English is a second language for you. It's flawless. It's beautiful. It's perfect. My thoughts spin in circles. I want to understand, but I'm missing pieces. Too many of them. I move away from the desk and walk toward a tall wardrobe, larger than any I've ever seen before. Its surface is carved with twisting snakes echoing the chandelier's ones. I open the door and I'm immediately met with a soft and sweet scent I recognize as Azara's. A soft and sweet scent! My fingers trail through the dresses, and I reach for a simple black one, its fabric swaying softly. Then I grab what looks like a cape with a hood. Horns. The ones I lack. You know what I always do when I go to Airbnb and I stay at Airbnb places? Is I snoop. I snoop the room. I try not to snoop too much, but I always get a place where it's like you have the whole place to yourself, have fun. Those are the kind of Airbnbs that I get. And then I'm always like, let's take a look at the shelves over here. Let's look at the closet. Is there space in the closet for my stuff? Look at that. Look at that in the corner there. There's an old pillow with a pattern on it from Grandma. You did that in Puerto Rico? Real. That's what you do when you travel. You snoop. The ones I lack. Wearing this, maybe I won't stand out as much. Maybe it will help me blend in, at least for now. I scoff loudly. I've had enough of this room. Enough of the waiting. The air feels like burning too, still. Like the walls themselves are watching. I can't sit here any longer, waiting for Azara to return. What if she doesn't even come back? What if she's gone? Vanished? What if she abandoned me? Or worse, what if she got caught and is being judged too? My legs feel stiff and heavy, reluctant to any movement. But I walk towards the door, each step feeling louder than it should. Carefully, I turn the handle and peek out. Nothing. The corridor stretches out in both directions, dimly lit and quiet. It's like holding its breath. My heart pounds so fast and loud, like it wants to escape my chest. You check every book, Vicky? Real. I do that too. I'm like, oh, what y'all reading? And I appreciate it when they put interesting books out. Like they have coffee table books sometimes. That's a good move. They had board games over there. They had a fridge filled with water. See? You gotta snoop because they put nice things out there for you sometimes. All the pieces of the board game are gone. That's sad. I slipped through the doorway and quietly closed the door behind me. Hopefully this dress will help me blend in. Hopefully no one will look too closely. I start walking, one step after the other, into the silence. Into whatever comes next. Wow. Wow! Look at this. Oh, this is interactive too. Y'all, this visual novel is interactive. What a nice touch. I like that. I imagine if it's gray, that means I can't go there yet. Oh, I accidentally clicked somewhere. I walk the corridors of this strange palace with quiet, deliberate steps, trying to be weightless, invisible, like silence could somehow protect me. Everything here seems wrong. I made the best choice. I made the best choice purely on accident. The dim lights flicker soft and unnatural, casting shadows that seem almost alive. My heartbeat thrums loud in my chest, in my throat, in my ears. If someone sees me, really sees me, what then? Ah, yes, thank you for redeeming stretch. Oh no, in preparation? That can't be good. That can't be good. Y'all check out the stream elements. It's telling you that you can sign up for the Discord. You can join the Discord if you haven't already. I'm stretching and drinking water in preparation for what's about to happen. Thank you for redeeming drink actual water. Thank you for redeeming stretch. Let's find out what's about to happen. It's going to be messed up. I'm going to be crying my eyeballs out. I have a feeling y'all are going to make me cry. It's going to be delicious angst. Delicious angst that I love so much. Would they kill me? Well, I'm dead already, I guess. I shake my head, trying to shut out the thought from my mind. Shh. I mutter under my breath as I turn a corner, and then I see it. A massive door, iron-bound, pulsing with some quiet power. 2 guards stand before it, hands on the hilts of their swords, eyes forward, faces unreadable. They almost look like statues until one moves. One moves? Wow. Somebody, you all want to see what all this barking is about? I'll show you. It's this right here. This is the source of the barking. Penny, what do you want? You've had everything today. You had all the things that you could have. You had all the snacks. You had all the treats. You had all the cuddles. You had your doggy, you had doggy dinner. You also had your post-dinner yummy. You had your dessert. You had everything. What could you possibly want more of? She doesn't look convinced. Would you like a treat? Okay. She's very awfully, look at her licking her lips. So demanding. So demanding. Here you go, baby girl. There you go. Here, Bo. There you go. You want more? Here you go. Here you go. Thank you for redeeming Treat a Pup. You two have a benevolent benefactor. Yes, you do. You're so spoiled. I know. Please, yes, please. More, please. Okay, that's enough. We're done. No more. No more of that. Okay. We're done with that. should be happy now, right? Right? You're done barking now. They almost look like statues until one moves. His head turns, his eyes locking with mine. Oh, that's kind of creepy and cool. The statue. My breath catches. Okay, this is it. This is the end. There's a guard? What does the guard sound like? What are you doing here, miss? Said the guard. Hi, Milky. Welcome, you stunner. Thank you for being here. Listen, here's what's going on, okay? We literally fell from heaven, and an angel fell with us. His name is Kylum. And now we have magical amnesia. We bumped our head. We don't know anything. We don't remember anything. But there was a devil named Azara, and she came and took us to her place to try to help us. But then we got found out, and somebody dragged poor Kylum away. They're gonna hurt him. I'm so sad. We gotta find him. And now I'm snooping around because Azara she left to go see if she could get help or something. And now I am snooping around where I shouldn't be snooping. Yep. Oh, you watched Jambi. Yes, very nice, very nice. It's the new demo, Milky. There's extra content now. Yes. So all of us get to see new things. Oh my gosh, Asuna, whatever that is, I'm really concerned about that one. That monster right there, it's screaming. It's screaming like this. My existence is pain. That's what that monster means. We're going to, you know what? I think I'm going to turn around. I'm not supposed to be here and I don't want the guard to catch me. Turn around. Instinct kicks in before thought. I spin on my heel. I don't know where I'm going. And I just know I need to get away from here and be somewhere else. That part, just anywhere else. We're not supposed to be out and about. No one's supposed to know we're here. My heart slams against my ribs like it's trying to break free. But then, stop! It's not loud, it's not sharp, but it's commanding in a way that makes my whole body lock in place. My legs freeze mid-step. I feel the gaze of the guard burning into my back. I slowly turn, forcing what I hope is a neutral expression. Oh! Oh wait, I have a voice for him.
Hey.
That's his voice. Oh wait, no, do I want him to sound like this?
Do I want him to have this voice? Or do I want him to have...
This voice. Because there's another guy that's on the cover that's one of today's boyfriends.
Okay, today's boyfriend, the demon dude down there in the corner of my screen, he'll have this voice. The
guard, he's gonna have this voice. Yeah, Vicky agrees. This is the guard's voice. Hey girl. Hi. You look real delicious. What are you doing here? Alright, we're gonna turn the volume down a little bit on it. Yeah, just like that. That's perfect. Alright, Rue.
Also, I really like the music. Are you going to be disappointed if you don't meet your white-haired boyfriend yet? You know, I might be. Yeah, maybe a little. But listen, I know what he looks like and he's delicious. Okay. At least I know what he looks like. At least I have 2 boyfriends. You won't be when you meet him. He promises it. Oh my, Vicky. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Hey,
He strolls closer, lazily. I like him. Is he a love interest? He must be, right? His gaze lands on me, pinning me in place.
I haven't seen you around here before.
His tone is low, confident. Too confident. Like a cat spotting a bird with a broken wing. Yeah, first day. Still figuring out the layout. Yes, I force my tone to sound casual, unbothered.
Is that so?
He smiles slyly, a hint of something dangerous behind it.
I could give you the grand tour, you know. Show you the finer sides of the palace. Like my room.
Oh my! Y'all, he's hitting on us. This man is flirting with us. Hi, sir. If I knew better, I would have added you to today's boyfriends. But I just looked at the main poster. His smirk is pure ego. Hi, handsome stranger. I know, right? This man is inviting us to his room already. That took 0 time at all. Instant! His stare lingers on me like I've just become the most interesting thing in the room. Oh, I'm totally flirting. Of course I'm flirting. Tempting. I lift a brow, feigning curiosity, tilting my head as if I'm actually considering it. Who says I'm not? You breathe and you're warm. Good enough for him. Also, I'm a stunner, okay? Why would he not want to hit on me? Okay, all right.
You look like trouble wrapped in pretty, you know?
Oh, stop. I'm truffle wrapped and pretty. That's a really good description for actually how I am. Like real. When I play otome games, y'all, I'm a really terrible fake girlfriend. I'm the worst. But listen, these boys are desperately in love with me anyway. So I'm just gonna do what I want. Basically. He steps closer with lazy confidence, then sweeps his arm out, pinning me against the stone wall. Ooh, Kabe Don. Y'all, I like him. Exactly. Okay, remember this, y'all. All right? Rue is a genius. Rue is a genius, okay? Kabe Don wall slam. He Kabe Donned us, y'all. He steps closer with lazy confidence, then sweeps his arm out, pinning me against the stone wall. I like him. I hope he is a love interest, because I want to date him. A teasing smile curls his lips. His other hand lingers on his sword's hilt, but ready, but relaxed. I swallow hard, trying to keep my cool, though I feel a drop of sweat trickle down my spine. I have to keep up appearances. I smile, pretending I'm unafraid, but my eyes flicker instinctively to the sword at his side. Besides, I don't scare easily. His grin widens, eyes gleaming.
Good. I love a good challenge.
He leans in, just enough to make it hard to breathe. His voice is dipping low. Dip it low, pick it up slow.
So what should I call you, Trouble?
I mean, you can call me Trouble if you really want. I won't stop you. His eyes scan my face, lazy and deliberate, like he's savoring the game. I'm gonna play along, because that's flirty. That's what I'm gonna do. Trouble works. Call me whatever you want. I force a smile, shrugging. His eyes sparkle with amusement.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
I meet his gaze, matching his grin with a smirk of my own. Oh, I read your mind. You read my mind. You put exactly the choices on here that I would pick. Maybe a little. He chuckles softly, clearly entertained.
Well, Trouble, I gotta say, you're full of surprises.
He taps the hilt of his sword playfully with his fingers. His eyes drag over me, slowly and steady. He's really checking me out, y'all. Like he's mesmerizing. And he's memorizing a path he fully intends to walk. He intends to walk. Guard 2, Zane! Oh, his name is Zane. Hi, Zane. A voice erupts behind us. The guard scoffs, rolling his eyes. He releases me, stepping back and straightening his posture. That's how you were? Because you were laughing while you were writing him? I love him. I would get in trouble with him. Real, y'all. Okay, y'all, should we do a pop-up Bone Bride banish? Or should we wait for another moment when... So here's the way that they happen, okay? Bone Bride happens and either somebody redeems it or there's 3 men on a screen. Usually when there's 3 men on a screen, I'll do a BBB. Well, now that I have today's boyfriends and there's 2 boyfriends, I have 3 men on a screen. Or I can wait, you know. I think I want to do it. We're going to do a Bone Bride banish, okay, y'all? Here are the contestants. Number 1, on the far left of the screen. Yeah, I have 3. There's 3 men on a screen. It counts. Okay? On the far left, y'all, there's Kylum. Kylum is an angel. He fell from heaven with me. And he's amazing and gorgeous, okay? He's my guardian angel. He's known me since forever. He's been watching over my soul my whole life and beyond. Also, he's a sad boy, y'all. He's sad. Poor thing. We're looking for him. He got taken away. All right, then Bachelor number 2, y'all. Bachelor number 2, we know nothing about. We know nothing about him. But look at him, y'all. He looks like trouble. Yes, he does. He's a devil. You know, maybe we should wait till we meet him. Okay, we'll do another BBB once we meet him. And then we'll have more information. But for now, we're going off of looks. We're going off of looks and vibes. And the name was on the itch.io page, but I already forgot what it was. Real. But look at him. He's hot, okay? And he's devil. He's fiery hot. Oh, his name is Malik. Malik. I'm not sure how to say it. Malik or Malik. All right, y'all. And then finally, we've got Zane. He's the guard. Look, he's got little horns. He's got flirty hair. He's definitely a flirt. He's hot too. He's real hot. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Milky is breaking the rules and including, oh yes, Azara. Real. That's a good one. That's a good one. Milky says bride the angel. Bone the demon chick and banish the guard, probably. You want to banish him? I'm not banishing him. I bride the angel. I agree with you there. Because, you know, I bet he's got husband qualities. You know? He's an angel. I bet he's trustworthy. I bride the angel for sure. Also, he's big. He's a big dude. I like big guys, you know? He's big and manly. And he's protective. I like that. I like protective guys. I like heroes, you know? I bet he's heroic. And then, bone for my bone. It's Zane. It's Zane. I'm boning Zane because he's super flirty. I bet he's experienced, you know? He knows what he's doing. He's naughty. Okay, he's totally naughty. He's gonna get us in trouble. I like that. That's appealing. We could have fun dates together, but I don't think it would be good to bride him because, you know, it'd be fun for a while. You know, we could go on for some fun dates. We could get in trouble together, but I don't think it'd be forever. Yep, bone for Zane. And then the mystery man over there. Number 2, the demon with the white hair. I like him. I like how he looks, but I don't know anything about him. I know zilch. At least I've met the other 2 dudes. So by default, because of that, dude, I'm sorry, mystery man number 2. But I'm gonna have to banish you, because you're trouble. All right, y'all. Y'all have some interesting opinions over here. Okay? Vicky is briding the angel and boning the other 3. Oh. You know what? I could go for that, actually. Forget what I said. I'm doing that too. Including Azara. She needs to be included in that 100%. 1 bride and 3 bones. Yep, that's what we're doing. Milky, you think he's too much of a player, Zane? That's why you banished him. As soon as like me, and loves flirty allies. I love flirty allies. Or Riri. I can never decide if I would bride Kylum or Azara. They're definitely my top 2. You know what? I could probably go for briding Azara too if I think about it. You know, even though Azara is a devil, she saved us. You know, she did her best for us. She tried to help us. And she's extremely hot and she's sassy and fun. I really like Azara. You know what? I'm briding Azara. I bride Kylum and Azara. I'm having 2 brides, both of them. And everybody else is getting boned. The other 2. That's what I'm doing now. I changed my mind. Yep. You want to banish yourself, Vicky, but then you won't be able to bone everybody. Azara as a wife would be so fun. I know, right? Right? Also, Azara has good taste in clothes. And so if she was like wifey, you know, then we could share clothes. I could wear her style. I could wear her stuff. I'm doing it already. I'm already wearing her clothes. I'm raiding the closet and I'm wearing Azara's clothes. It looked good on me. I bet we're the same size. Real. You liked sunbuns and flirty LIs. I agree. I like sunbuns and I like flirties. You know? And y'all know already. My trinity. My favorite trinity of love interests is sad boys, sociopaths, which oftentimes are flirty, and tsunderes. Yep. That's my favorite. You know, like sociopaths, they're either like a lot of times they're yanderes. They oftentimes are yanderes, but they don't have to be. I do like the playboy types though. I'm not gonna lie. I like a bad boy. I like danger. I love trash bandos. If you put a trash bando in my face, I'm probably gonna want him. You want to be the only obsession, Milky? That's the appeal of a yandere, right? That's one of the appeals. Is a yandere they zero in on that one person, just that one MC, and they just get their claws and their hooks into you, and they're never gonna let go. Exactly. Well, y'all, thank you for participating in a pop-up bone bride banish. Let us continue our story. Zane says,
Duty calls.
He winks before slipping back to his guard post. I like him, y'all. I like him a lot.
See you around, trouble.
Ooh, I like the way he calls me Trouble. I like that. A flush of relief rushes through me, my heart pounding loud in my ears. I watch as he turns and strides back to his post, his smug grin still tugging at the corner of his mouth. I have to get out of here. Soon. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'm glad we did that. I'm happy and pleased with my decision. We're gonna go here now. I go down a steep set of stairs and step into a courtyard. I recognize it. This is where I fell not long ago. I can't even remember exactly when. Time feels distorted. Wrong. The air hangs still. The trees look scorched, their bark cracked and brittle, yet they glow faintly from within. Pale blue lights flicker from tall, twisted lampposts, casting long shadows that shift even when I don't. At the far end, a small iron gate between me and an endless sea of red. Of red! Approach the gate, look at the lights, check the trees, and I bet we're gonna do all of these things. So we'll go top down. I walk toward a small iron gate that gives into the unknown. My hand pauses on the iron, which is hot. Too hot. It almost burns. No, it does burn. Flipping hell. I cuss under my breath and instinctively bring my hands to my mouth, wincing. I glance around quickly, making sure no one heard me. I didn't mean to yell out in profanities. I grip the edge of my dress, Azara's dress, and wipe my burned fingers. Brilliant idea, Rue. Just touch the devil's gate. Very smart. I talk to myself like that for real. I mutter, annoyed at myself. My pulse is still hammering. I let out a deep sigh and I lean forward, careful not to brush the gate again. My eyes wander farther and farther beyond the bars, looking for something, anything in that scorched landscape. Far off, a towering structure rises, black as the void itself, its spires twisted and sharp, casting long, crooked shadows. No paths lead to it, no cover. Definitely not an escape option. I take one last look, and then step away from the gate. It's water time. Ah, yes. I took one last look and then step away from the gate. We're going to look at the lights now. I step closer to the strange, naughty lamppost. It's naughty. It hums with a faint azure glow, a relief for my eyes after all that relentless red surrounding me. The closer I get to it, the cooler the air feels, like if the light itself is breathing fresh air. Curious, I reach out and let my fingertips brush against it. It's cool to the touch, calming. I press my palm to it fully. It pulses like it's alive. Why does everything here feel both so dead and so impossibly alive? I don't even get a full second to enjoy the breath of fresh calm. Something jerks inside the light. Huh? Y'all, MC just said, huh? And every time that happens, we take a drink. Yes, we do. I lean forward, my eyes narrowing. Shapes flicker inside the glass, darting in frantic, chaotic spirals. Are those fish? I tap the glass. Gently. I'm tapping the glass. This is the thing. See, look, there's fish in there. when I look closer, when I really look, the forms begin to take shape. Yes, exactly, Vicky. Every time MC says, huh? What? Huh? What? Why? Or anything like that, we take a drink. We take a shot of water or whatever you're drinking. And also, I did that one time with a game with wine. I don't necessarily recommend it with wine. Listen, okay? The MC was very active with the whole, huh? What? Translucent, ghostly figures with faint flickering outlines. Listen, okay, MC. Why are you touching everything? You already touched a gate and it burned you almost, and you were like, ow, you know? Why are you now touching this? Girl, why are you touching everything? Does this look like something you should touch? It doesn't look like something you should touch to me. Didn't your mama tell you, don't go touching stuff, you know? It's like when you go to the grocery store. You go to the grocery store and you don't just touch everything. What are you doing? What are you doing, MC? Stop touching everything. Literally. I get it if you're in like the room where you're staying and you're like poking around, you know, and you're looking at the bracelets and the Fitbits and all that, whatever they have out, the bottled water in the refrigerator. But then you go out in public and literally MC is touching everything. MC is secretly 2 years old. It's fresh. Drunk-rue, that happened. They move like desperate swimmers, caught in an endless current, twisting and turning with no rest. Their faces are blurred, expressions empty and lost, but the pain and struggle in their movements are unmistakable. Not fish. Souls! I almost shout as I stumble back, losing my balance, nearly falling. You know people who have to touch everything? I think I do too. There's some people out there that literally they have to touch everything. Everything they're touching it. Oh, some of y'all are in agile right now. But I catch the wall just in time. I scan the garden. Lampposts like this one are scattered everywhere. Does every single one of them hold souls inside? Are the souls themselves the source of the light? Is this one of hell's forms of punishment? My stomach twists, sickening and sharp. I press a hand to my forehead and try to push the thought from my mind. All right, we're going to check the trees now. Are you going to touch the trees now, girl? Have you learned nothing? My eyes land on the trees. Watch her go touch the tree. They're strange. Dry skeletal things with no leaves, no signs of life, except they glow. I bet they're hot to the touch. Don't touch it. A soft golden light pulses just beneath the charred bark, like embers refusing to die out. The roots don't sink into the earth. Instead, they crack through the stone, twisting unnaturally. I crouch down, brushing my fingers along one of the roots. It's warm. Girl touched it again. Girl. We learned nothing. We almost burned ourselves. And we learned nothing. And then we touched an orb. And we disturbed the souls within and freaked out about it. And yet we learned nothing. And then we came to the tree. And we touched it yet again. And it's warm. And we learned nothing. Also, girl, listen, you are in hell. Why wouldn't it be warm? In fact, I would expect it to be flaming hot. Okay, real. Everything is warm here. It is hell. The air, the walls, even the floor under my feet. I stay there for a moment, fingers resting on the root. It hums under my skin. Soft, steady, ancient. It's like South Texas in July. The glow makes it look less dead. Or maybe that's just what hell does. It makes you look twice. Doubt what you see. Forget what life feels like. I let my hand fall away. I step back slowly. It's like lethe, forgetfulness. My gaze sweeps the courtyard. No sign of Azara. Just me and a bunch of dead things pretending to be alive. I let out a slow breath and start walking again. One foot in front of the other, leaving the courtyard behind. Not because I know where I'm going. Not because of the moment I stop, the fear catches up. That's the real reason. And I can't afford that luxury. We can't afford to be afraid. I step carefully into what looks like a strange garden. Wow, that's beautiful. Wow. Oh, y'all, by the way, I'm playing this on Steam. It just came out on Steam. Yep, new on Steam. Go check it out, Under Heaven or Hell. I step carefully into what looks like a strange garden. The place is dimly lit by a series of oddly shaped lampposts scattered throughout. Their twisted and unnatural forms cast an eerie and faint purple glow that reflects over the dark floor. The sharp green stone of the building clashes with the crimson sky in a way that shouldn't work, but it does. I look up at the palace, turning in place, suddenly unsure. What is this place? The building looks the same, but different in some way. The architecture is familiar. Some sharp arches, same towering spires, but something is off. It feels like a dream copying reality, but the colors are too vivid and the details don't add up. This place has a different energy, quieter, almost gentle. Somehow not coherent with the rest of the palace. My eyes search the twisted shapes, hoping to find signs of Azara. Azara, are you there? I whisper her name cautiously, but there is no reply, only the silence and the faint glow of the purple lights. Around the edges of this strange garden, dark flowers bloom in clusters. At first glance, they look brittle and dry, as if they've been burned. But when I look closer, a faint glow pulses from their petals. A soft light that seems almost alive. My eyes are then drawn upwards to a floating staircase hovering at the garden's far edge. It spirals upward into the unknown, like defying gravity. In the center of the garden, a fountain stands out. It's carved in pale stone, contrasting sharply with the dark ground. Let's look at the fountain. I step closer to the fountain, drawn by the shimmering water that seems more like liquid night, trapped in stone than anything natural. You know, this is so beautifully described that even if I could not see any imagery, if I could not see art right there, I would still have an idea of what this place looks like because it's so beautifully described. I step closer to the fountain, drawn by the shimmering water that seems more like liquid night, trapped in stone than anything natural. It reminds me of the nights back on Earth, when I would be staring up at the stars far away from the city lights. It feels strange to find something so deeply human down there. In a place built on flame and damnation, I lean over to touch the water. It's cool and refreshing against my skin. In contrast with the heavy heat of the air surrounding me, a subtle vibration travels through my hand, a quiet pulse that makes me shiver. At the center of the fountain stands a statue, towering over it. Neither fully angel nor entirely devil, her face is unexpectedly calm, almost serene. She does have a beautiful, serene face. Also, the angel, y'all. As I look at it more closely, I notice that it's half angel and half devil. One wing is an angel wing with feathers, and one wing is a devil wing that looks like a bat wing with like talons. A bat wing and a feather wing. Wow. It's half and half. It's really beautiful. It's stunning. For a fleeting moment, I lose myself in the depth of that watery sky, feeling both comforted and deeply alone. I bet there's some interesting lore behind that statue. I crouch beside the glowing flowers, reaching out to brush a petal between my fingers. Despite their dry and brittle appearance, the petals are soft and warm, pulsing gently like a heartbeat. We're literally touching everything. The environment artist is good at details, I'll say. That's for sure. That is real. The faint glow they emit is hypnotic. A slow, steady rhythm that seems to want to pull me in. Literally, MC is touching everything. What if stuff's poisonous? What if it's poisonous to the touch, girl? What if it's so hot that you touch it and it burns you instantly? That could happen. They smell of smoke mixed with something sweet that reminds me of burnt honey. Let me ask y'all a question, okay? In the chat. What if you were walking down the street and you saw a fence with a hole in it? And if you look into the hole, you just see blackness, nothing but black, okay? All right? You see nothing but black when you're casually walking by the hole in the fence. Do you A, keep walking? Do you B, stop and kind of take a look and see what's in the hole? Or do you C, reach your arm into the hole and see if you can feel around and see what's going on in there? Which one would you do, y'all? I'll tell you what I would not be doing. C, I ain't reaching my hand in there. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching shit, y'all. MC, on the other hand, is definitely reaching in there. MC is like, ooh, there's a mysterious hole. Let me put my arm in there. Vicky's like, B and then C. You're going to look first and then reach in. Listen, okay? Something's in there in that dark void and it's going to chomp your arm, okay? You're going to get chomped. That's what's going to happen to you, Vicky. You and MC getting chomped fast. Me? I'm not getting chomped, okay? I'm keeping all of my fingers intact. You want to know why? Because I ain't reaching in no hole. If I was in MC's shoes right now, I would touch nothing. I would touch nothing. They smell of smoke mixed with something sweet that reminds me of burnt honey. How do these flowers survive here in the heat of the fire of hell? Well, maybe they're native to hell, you know. They're hell flowers. Even here, in this place of punishment and flames, life insists on existing, no matter how fragile. You know what? That's beautiful. Real. Their soft glow feels like a quiet act of rebellion, a reminder that even in darkness, something can endure and thrive. We are going to approach the staircase. Yes. With the beautiful green going into the red sky. I turn my gaze back to the floating staircase. It spirals up, twisting and curving with no visible support. An impossible structure that challenges everything I know about gravity. The steps vanish into the unknown. They seem to lead nowhere. No platform. No door. Just endless crimson sky. Part of me wants to climb onto the first step and see where it leads. But a sense of fear twists my stomach like a warning. Still, I can't look away. I almost feel challenged. I shake my head and frown slightly. Nope. I already died once today. Good one, MC. Good choice. The words fall from my lips with a bitter sarcasm, and a hint of sadness hits me like a stab in the heart. It's time to leave. The eerie purple light from the lamppost flickers softly, casting strange shadows over the burnt trees and the scorched earth. This place is beautiful and terrifying all at once. A secret corner of hell, where a nightmare seemed to meet a dream. For now, I turn away from this mysterious garden and head back towards the dim corridors. I look around, still trying to digest the bizarre palace I found myself in. I have been wandering for what feels like hours. I'm starting to feel the frustration sinking deep, heavy in my bones. Suddenly, fingers wrap around my wrist and yank me back, hard. Is it our girl? Is it Azara? Who's grabbing me? A warm and soft hand clamps over my mouth before I can even gasp. It is our girl. Hey, girl, hey. Hi, Azara.
What in the hell do you think you're doing?
A familiar voice, low and sharp, hisses in my ear. I turn my head and I see Azara glaring at me, half furious, half worried. Are you worried about me, Azara? That's so sweet.
Are you crazy, or what? I knew mortals weren't the brightest stars in the sky, but you, darling, just shattered my already low expectations.
She finally removes her hand from my mouth, and I let out a shaky breath. My heart is pounding so hard it hurts. For a moment I thought that this was the end. I was just...
Honey, I don't care what you were just. If they find you, I don't even want to think about what they do to you. Or worse, me.
I frown at her words. They hurt more than I'd like to admit. Azara scoffs and scans our surroundings with narrowed eyes. She then looks back at me. I don't even realize how deep I'm frowning. Hurt by her words and maybe even more by her disappearing on me like real. Where did you go? Don't leave me behind.
Oh, don't give me that look.
She rolls her eyes, and with her usual and effortless grace, flicks her hair back. Listen, girl, don't get sassy with me, okay? It's not my fault. None of this is my fault, okay? You left me alone. How dare you? You're supposed to be around and help me out with all this, okay? I can't be blamed for anything that happens next. And what was I supposed to do? Waiting for your highness to come back? Not me. No. I was gonna go wandering around this whole town in hell and touch literally everything. Everything! Azara interrupts with a dramatic long sigh, flashing me a grin like I've amused her again.
You're too cute for your own good.
Oh, yes, tell me more about how cute I am. She smirks, revealing that perfect, unnerving, sharp smile. Somehow the fangs only add to her charm. Fangs are always charming on love interests. There's never been a love interest who flashed a fang that I didn't like. Okay? I like fangs. Fangy fangs. She doesn't let go of my wrist. Instead, her fingers slide down, finding mine, lacing them together with purpose. Her skin is soft, like the petals of those strange flowers in the garden. Warm, comforting. Oh, you're holding my hand. She's like, I'm gonna hold your hand like you're a child, okay? You can't be trusted on your own. That's what that was. It shouldn't feel safe, and yet it does.
I found your little pigeon friend.
She lowers to an almost intimate whisper.
Follow me, but be quiet.
Exactly. MC needs that. MC needs that because otherwise MC gonna be touching everything and MC is gonna get chomped or burned or poisoned.
I'd hate for someone to take away my new toy before I'm done playing with it.
Oh boy. She says that with usual tone, mocking, amused, and just a little dangerous. And I hate how her words make something twist in my stomach. I feel annoyed, and yet somehow flattered. She's hitting on us, that's why. Before I can react or say something, she gently tugs at my hand, pulling me with her. There's no room for argument in the way she moves, confident, fluid like she owns every inch of this place. Maybe she does. We slip out into the hallway. The flickering lights make Azara's eyes glow in a hypnotic way. She doesn't look back. She doesn't have to. She just walks.
Shh. Be quiet.
Azara says, as she approaches a tall window carved into the dark stone. She lifts a hand, her fingers waving, inviting me closer. I step carefully to her side. It takes a moment for my eyes to adjust to the darkness of the room. Well, that's scary. Look at this, y'all. Look at this room. There's a there's a throne. We're in like a cathedral. It's a throne room. And just behind the throne, I guess it's a statue. It must be a statue of a devil. It's very tall. He's holding up a blue flame, and he's got a red head with crooked horns. And it looks like he's got tentacles or something that are crawling out from underneath his robes and wrapping around the throne. It's very ominous. It's scary. The gap in the window is just wide enough to let voices bleed through, distorted but clear. Yeah, it's definitely going to be bad, Milky. It's totally going to be bad. The air around us feels somehow colder yet heavy. I need water for this. Something bad is going to happen. Listen to the music, y'all. It's bad news music. Yeah, I don't like those tentacles either. Those are bad tentacles. That's bad news tentacles. I hold my breath and lean closer. Azara narrows her eyes, muttering a quiet curse under her breath.
Shh. I've already started.
A voice from inside drips like oil, measured, smooth, and utterly in control. Oh, we have to have a voice for this creature. I'm picking out a voice. Is this a monster? Does this monster need a monster voice? What about this, y'all? How about this voice? No, maybe not this one.
How about this voice? I'm an evil fire dragon. What about, yeah, maybe without the background. I kind of rumbling. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Rumble, rumble, rumble. For hell. That's kind of fun.
And then there's this. I can sound more evil and sinister. Or a little bit more expressive with my evil. I could have a background. I definitely need the background. I like that. That's cool. Okay, it's between this one.
Or this one. You know what? I like this. I'm digging this. I like it with the fire in the background. I can breathe fire. Listen to this. Did that not sound like I'm breathing fire? You like the second one? This one over here?
This one? Do you like this? I'm a dark, shadowy monster. Yes, I am. Snow Monkey has spoken. Alright, Snow Monkey. We're going with this one. It's the second one. If he's cute, I don't know if he's gonna be cute. He looks like a monster. I'm a monster. Rawr. You know? I'm dangerous. You know, Snow Monkey is like, oh, you little monster. Oh, you monster. Hi, my name is Snow Monkey. I love monsters.
We know your type, Snow Monkey. We know what you're really thinking about the monster, okay? Snow Monkey said monsters, saying less. I like shadow men. But listen, real, because me too. All right, y'all.
You angels always speak in absolutes. Honor, duty, sacrifice.
Each word is delivered like a sentence, deliberate and cold.
You broke the law written in flame and sealed in blood. Cooperate, and you'll get something rare in this place. Mercy.
Then I hear it, Kylem's voice, worn but unshaken.
Mercy given by evil. There's just another chain.
The figure inside doesn't raise their voice. They don't need to.
Hell doesn't punish lies, Kylum. It reflects them. And I wonder, when the mirror turns, what is it that you fear seeing? Silence.
Silence stretches. So sharp, I can hear my own heartbeat hammering in my chest. I don't even realize I'm trembling until I see my fingers twitch.
I fear nothing that reflects the truth.
You fear nothing, you say. How quaint. Then you'll enjoy what comes next.
Y'all, I'm getting scared. When Jambi streamed this before, I didn't see most of it because I was at a work trip, okay, so I didn't see much of it. I saw a little bit of the beginning and that was it. I'm getting concerned. Beside me, Azara's grip tightens around my hand. Her nails dig in so hard it nearly makes me bleed. A sharp sound tears through the air, then a cry, ragged, broken, agonizing. It cuts through me like a blade, not just pain, a sound that shouldn't exist in this or any other world. My breath catches. It feels like the floor falls out from beneath me. My eyes widen in horror. Through the narrow opening, I see him. Kylem, collapsed, unmoving. Oh my God. No, no. No. Oh my God. Kylum. Y'all, my husband. Blood pooling beneath him in slow, spreading waves, his wings so perfect and sacred, lie severed beside him. stained in deep crimson. No! That's like the worst thing that I could have, that's horrible. His blood seeps between the cracks in the stone, like the room itself is trying to drink him in. The faint flicker of torchlight casts shadows across his pale skin. He doesn't move. I press my hand against the window, wishing I could break through the barrier and be at his side. But I am nothing but a silent witness, powerless in the face of his suffering. My chest aches. Tears sting at the corners of my eyes, burning hot. Before I can make a sound, Azara presses her hand over my mouth. Her eyes don't meet mine. Her gaze stays fixed ahead. Her jaw locked tight, the slight tremor in her hand betraying her calm. Her grip on my wrist hardens.
We need to move. Now.
No time for questions. Azara firmly pulls me along, her steps quick and determined as we flee into the shadows. Thank you for playing this demo. Under Heaven or Hell is still in development, and your support means a lot to us. You can follow our progress on the full game on Blue Sky and X, which I certainly will be doing. See you next time. I see, Vicky, that you've left us on a cliffhanger. How absolutely dare you? And listen, okay? You're a genius. I freaking love this game. When it releases, you can have all my money because I am in. I am 100% invested. Oh my gosh. That was incredible. I'm devastated. I'm devastated. But I said, I love angst, okay? I love angst and I love moody vibes. I love that kind of stuff. It's my kind of jam. I love the beautiful art. Here's what I like about this game, okay, y'all? The pacing of it feels really nice. Even though the demo was nicely paced, I didn't feel like it dragged on at all. It felt like a slow burn in a way, but it wasn't slow feeling. You know what I mean? A slow burn, but not slow. I really enjoyed the descriptions of the environments, which really matched perfectly with the background art. The background art was chef's kiss. It really brought us into this world of hell that we're painting. And it also has a sense of ancientness with it. And I felt like the language, the names, the style of the writing, it all had a very ancient quality to it, which is perfect for something having to do with heaven and hell. I'm really upset that we lost a husband with wings. Okay, listen, Vicky, here's one thing that you never do. Give us a man with wings and then take them away. Same thing with horns, okay? Never give us a man with horns and then take them away. How could you? How dare you? He's definitely a sad boy, y'all. Poor Kylum, he's a sad boy. I love him. I mean, look at Malik has a broken horn. Look at that, y'all. Malik, he's got one curly horn that looks fine and then one broken horn. What happened to him? What happened to his other horn? That's what I want to know. We also have a delicious love interest in Azara who has horns, and I'm hoping nothing happens to those horns either. Does Azara have a tail? I couldn't tell. I didn't notice that. I'm curious if Azara has a tail. Yeah, never rip off the wings. How dare you? We will have vengeance. Do angel wings grow back? Can he grow those wings back? Can we get him some magic surgery? I want to fix him and make him better. Listen, I can fix him. Okay? I have magical amnesia, but I'm going to figure stuff out. There's something going on with MC too. There's something going on with MC. Why do we have magical amnesia? Why did we fall from heaven? Why did we drag Kylum down to hell with us? Why did we go to hell if we're just a normal human? Okay, we must have done something crazy. What happened? All of these mysteries we must have the answers to, okay? Also, who's that hottie with the white hair over there who's under my today's boyfriends and he's shown on the screen right now? Who is that? Who is that? Malik, all right? What's up with him? What kind of personality does Malik have? Like, as far as like no spoilers or anything, but what kind of personality does he have? Is he a tsundere? Is he arrogant? Is he flirty? Is he rude? Or maybe he doesn't, maybe he's like a sweet guy, you know? He's a shadow daddy. Is he rich? Does he give you presents? Is he like a sugar daddy, you know? Shadow daddy, sugar daddy. Maybe he is. I bet he is. I bet he's ancient, y'all. I bet he's like thousands of years old. I bet they all are. Thousands of years old. Milky says traditionally, once they are ripped off, they're all gone. You're talking about angel wings. That's so sad. That makes me so sad. That breaks my heart. Oh my gosh. Hi, dreamy girly pop. Welcome, Stunner. Hi, India Tomei. Y'all, I just had my heart broken, and it was worth it. It was 100% worth it, and I really love this game. Y'all in the chat, what are your first impressions? Thanks for hanging out with me while we check out this brand new demo for the first time. It's currently on Steam. And if you have made it this far, hi, I'm Rue, Jitterrue. And I'm obsessed with dating sims and otome games. And if you liked this playthrough of Under Heaven or Hell, and you want more of this kind of thing, well, stick around, stunners, because we're going to do a whole lot more of this. So if you're on YouTube, consider giving me a subscribe and a like on this video that you're watching right now, because that really helps a brand new channel grow. It does. And if you're on the Twitch, consider giving me a follow. Yes. Yeah, it's a demo, Dreamy Girly Pop. It's a demo. And it just came out on Steam, the demo did. Hey, what's the timeline? We have the dev in the chat. Vicky, what is the timeline for when the full game will be out? So that way we'll put it on our wish list, and we'll check every day for updates. I agree, Milky Real. Okay, Q4 20. That's not that long away. That's not far away. So like around Christmas time maybe, or earlier even. Okay, y'all, it's gonna come out this year, 2026. So put this on your wish list because you're gonna want to play this game. I sure do. This is now on my list of most anticipated visual novels and otome games. Possibly the end of October. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. You're very excited to work more on it. That's awesome, Vicky. We support you 100%. Y'all, if there's anything that we can do to help spread the word about this awesome game and let people know about it, let's do it, okay? Because here's the thing, people don't know about a lot of these indie games, and they're awesome, and people have no idea they exist. Listen, I didn't even know otome games existed until 2024. And then I found out that this genre is incredible. I ran into one, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I need more of this. And then I discovered so many amazing stories and romances and dramas, all kinds of things to just whisk me away, and I just don't ever want to come back into the real world anymore. This is where I want to live, is in otome land. Dating sims and otome games. Real.
Don't know how, but I can try.
to fall in love or let it pass me by, pass me by. Spare the emptiness I'm feeling every day, every day. Would I cry or let the memories fly away, fly away? He gave me roses and forget-me-nots, but even they won't mend a broken heart. They say that in the end love is all you got. What now for those of us with broken hearts? What's now for those of us with broken hearts? He gave me roses and forget-me-nots, but even they won't mend a broken heart. They say that in the end love is all you got. What now for those of us with broken hearts? Thank you, Jambi. I appreciate that. See, that's what I sound like when I don't constantly have congestion and stuff. I can't sing anymore. All right, y'all, that song is called Roses and Forget-Me-Nots. Yep. He gave me roses and forget-me-nots. That's that one. All right, I picked out a game. Outside the Elevator by Marrowed by You. By Marrowed_you with 2 U's. Yep, that's what we're doing. Hello, stunners. Welcome, I'm Rue, Jitterrue, and today we are getting stuck in an elevator. Yes, we are. And while we're stuck in this elevator, hopefully somebody cute is going to rescue us. And hopefully we can romance him. That's the goal. This is an O2A2 Visual Novel Jam game, which means it's 1,000 words or less and has only one asset of each thing. And this one, y'all, it's real simple, okay? But simple can also be great. And I have had my eye on it for a little while, okay? It looks strange. It looks a little creepy. It looks kind of fun. And so we're going to go ahead. There's no voice acting in it, so when you hear this voice...
This is the voice that I have chosen for my voice filter machine, okay? Don't get it twisted. This is Rue, Jitterrue, okay?
All right, y'all. Milky is talking some smack in the chat. But listen, okay? Smack in the chat aside, let's get stuck in the elevator, shall we? Also, I have a funny story for y'all. I actually got stuck in an elevator for real once. It was horrible. I hated every second of it. Every second of it. It was awful. I got stuck in there, and there was a bunch of dudes that were at a wedding bachelor party or something like that. And they were all drunk, and I was not. And I was stuck in the elevator with them for about 2 hours. And the elevator was in between floors. So you could see each of the floors. We tried to pry the door open, and you could kind of sort of stick your finger in there. You could see a little bit, and you could see the levels of the one floor was up here and one floor was down there. And their buddies kept trying to bust them out. Their buddies were down there banging on the bottom of the elevator door, trying to bust them out of there, you know. We called the fire department, you know. There's the little the help button. It was for 2 hours. And while we were in there, y'all, it was really hot. It got really hot in there. The power wasn't working right. It was hot and it was stuffy. That was the worst thing about it. And then the second worst thing about it is the guys were really annoying. All the dudes, the drunk dudes, they kept talking. They were like, oh man, I really gotta pee. We should just pee in the corner. And I was like, don't you freaking dare. Don't you freaking dare pee in the corner where I'm standing right here. I'm right here. How dare you? How dare you even say such a thing? Like, you can hold it for another hour if you need to. You'll be fine. Oh my God. They did all want to pee. They did, Milky. It was horrible. It was awful. And they were like in party mode. So they were all acting stupid. So anyways, that was like one of the worst 2 hours of my life. And then finally, the fire department made it in there. And they managed to get it in because it was stuck in between floors. So they lowered it down so that way we could fully open up the door and escape out of there. And then I didn't take an elevator for months after that. Months, many months. I refused to go in elevators for a while because I was scared. I was like, this is never happening to me ever again. I hated it. And I still am a little like, I'll go in elevators now because it's been a few years, but I still get a little concerned. You know, I get a little concerned. Also, if I'm about to go in an elevator and there's a whole bunch of people in there, I won't go in them at all if it's too full. And especially if it's like it's a big building, there's a lot of floors and all that. If it's a packed out elevator and there's an alternate way for me to go, I will wait for it to not be packed, or I'll take an alternate route. Because how horrible would it be to get stuck in an elevator for any amount of time and it's packed in there and like no room to move around? That would be horrible. Oh boy, they really do encourage you to support creators with those ads from hell. Were you in ad jail? Were you in ad jail? Welcome back from ad jail. I hope that you enjoyed learning about pizza. Yep. Incentives to cough up the dough, real. That's so real. So anyways, I've got stuck in an elevator before, so this is like terrifying to me. This is horrifying to me. Okay? It's a horror. It's horror. It's horror. Maybe it'll end up as romance. Who knows? All right, let's go ahead and start. Out of all the days for the elevator to break, it just had to be today. I press the emergency button, but nothing happens. Before I could pull out my phone to call for help, the door opens just enough for a person to squeeze through. A man peered at me from the other side. A man? Ah! What the hell are you doing? Y'all, he's scaring me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I really hate having to use the stairs, but it seems the elevator is broken again.
Again? Does this happen often?
Only when I try to use it. What floor were you heading to?
The 10th floor. There's a meeting I'm running late for.
I'm going to the 10th floor too. Why don't we take the stairs together?
Are you sure? You don't look like you work here. The voice is cute. Sleepy's like, oh, that's adorable. You're so cute with your little voice. We're trapped with Jester 2.0 real. Yes, he's the love interest, Milky. Why are you not attracted to him? He's attracted to you. He's like, hey, let me help you out of there. Let's go take the stairs together. Let me ask you a question, okay? If this happened to you, would you take the stairs with this man? You know? Would you go on a date with him? What if he invited you out to coffee? Would you go? Or would you be as scared that he might be an axe murderer? He could be. He could be an axe murderer. Or he could just be a really nice guy who's trying to help you out. Uh-huh. Milky and me shaking hands. It sounds like eldritch horror. Right. And his voice is a filter on my own voice. Okay, I'm voicing him because there's literally no audio in this game.
That's because I don't. But there's no need to worry. This is where I belong. The elevator won't be starting anytime soon. So let's go.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You love Monster Men, don't you? Sleepy Bug. You like Monster. Y'all, Sleepy Bug is also a streamer stunner and is over there on the YouTubes. So when you get a chance, go follow Sleepy Bug. Go subscribe to Sleepy Bug, and thank you for being here, you stunner. Yes, we love you. We appreciate you. You're the best. Yes, I am judging you, but also I'm one too. Listen, okay? If he has horns, don't ever take away a man's horns. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, hi, Sleepy. Welcome over to the other side. We're happy to see you in whatever form you take. All right, y'all. I'm going to either lead the way or I'm going to wait. I'll wait it out. Okay, y'all, I want to romance this man, okay? Okay? We're here. Listen, don't judge me. We're here for romance. It's Rue Jitterrue show, okay? We do dating sims and otome games. And if it's not a dating sim or an otome game, then we're going to make it one, dang it, okay? I don't care if he's a scary monster and he might chop our heads off later. Okay? Listen, maybe he's a nice guy and we're judging him unfairly. Milky? Why tentacles? I don't see any tentacles on this screen. Do you? There are no tentacles on this screen. No, I didn't. I said nothing about tentacles. This is not my fault. Jambi, how dare you? How dare you blame the tentacles on me? I'm offended. Listen, yeah, exactly. Listen, y'all. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to romance this man. We're going to try to make him fall in love with us. Hopefully he doesn't try to kill us later. But listen, okay? It's yandere week, apparently. Here we go. Lead the way. Hi. Pew, 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 pew. Hello, handsome stranger. Yes, lead the way. The man disappears into the darkness, and I'm quick to follow. Well, at least we got out of there pretty easily. The doors shut the moment I'm outside. I can't see anything, but the man is quick to grab my hand. Before I know it, I'm being dragged into what I can only hope is the staircase. Y'all, I made the wrong decision. The game ended already. Did he destroy me? Did he kill me? Okay, y'all, we're not doing that this time. We're doing it again. We're making better decisions. Y'all, I think something bad happened to me. We can't trust him like that, okay? He destroyed me. Sleepy? You're like, I hope he destroyed you. That you hope he destroyed us in a different way. I'll wait it out. Listen, okay? We don't trust this man this time. Ooh, I don't like how he's looking at me. Look at how he's looking at me, y'all. I don't like that.
Why not? You'll be late if you don't leave now.
It's too dark out there. I might trip and hurt myself.
Then we'll hold hands. I'll lead you upstairs safely.
I did die. I died from shock like real. I'm scared of this man. I don't like how he's looking at me. I wasn't going to say anything, but you're creepy. MC, listen, girl. Listen, girl. Never, ever, ever, ever say that to the creepy thing, okay? You that's something you keep to yourself, okay? You don't tell the monster that they're scary and creepy or the creeper dude that he's a creep. No, what are you doing? Girl, that's how you get chomped. That's how you get chomped. Girl, what are you doing? Rue, no, MC, no. How, no, girl, you must not have a desire to live. Serious.
Really? I thought I looked like a normal person.
Look at him looking shocked. Look at this man looking shocked. You know you're not normal, sir. You know you're not normal. What are you not? Are you a ghost or something? You're a monster and you're shape shifting as a human. You're pretending to be a man and you're like, what? My disguise is a normal human. It's not normal. That's what's happening right now. That's what's happening.
How can I make you more comfortable?
Listen, okay? Why is it so dark out there? Who are you? Or nothing. Y'all were saving it. We learned our lesson from dying immediately. Listen, Milky, I got a game over immediately. How do I always do that? I got a bad ending. I got a game over immediately. We've learned our lesson and we're saving it. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna say this. Why is it so dark out there? Can you turn on a light or something?
I'd love to, but the lights aren't working right now. Besides, I prefer it this way, so I wouldn't even if I could. You should use your phone light if you hate it that much.
Right. Y'all, he's human. He's human. Right. I can't believe I forgot about my phone. I pulled my phone out, but it won't turn on.
Did you forget to charge it?
Why are you looking at me like that? You checked before I left for work. I checked it. I checked it before I left. It should be fully charged. It should be fine. Oh, God. I accidentally dropped the dog cam. I'm putting it over here now.
That's odd. I guess you have no choice but to trust me.
Y'all, I don't trust him. I really don't.
So come on and take my hand already.
You're still creepy. Girl, don't say that. Though it might be easier to trust you. Weren't the only one out there. It might be easier to trust, but you're the only option for escape. I'm recognizing that. I am recognizing that it's you or bust.
So you'd feel safer in a crowd.
Yes, I would. Wouldn't anyone? I died immediately. I said, you know what? I was like, I'm going to try to rizz this man up, you know? I'm going to try to make him fall desperately in love with me. Just because I can. And so I let him take me out of the elevator. And then he held my hand. And then I died. He led me into the darkness and I died and got a game over. I mean, I'm assuming I died. Because of course I did. That's what I always do. When do I not get the bad ending immediately? When have I ever not gotten the bad ending immediately? It's impressive how much I die in otome games. You know what? There's a surprisingly large amount of death in romance games, like real.
Huh? What if I told you there were others?
Others? There's others? That's hard to believe. I haven't heard anyone else.
They're just being quiet. Yeah, we're being quiet. Really, really quiet.
Was that him talking or somebody else? What? If you're going to try to impersonate others, at least be good at doing impersonations. I don't like that either. I'm offended. How dare they do this to me? How dare they? Look at him, y'all. He's blushing. Why is he blushing? Why is this man blushing at me? Why? Why is this man blushing at me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, I'm not stupid. You barely changed your voice.
So that's a no to getting out of the elevator.
Nope, I am not leaving. I'd rather stay in here and rot than go out there with you and have you push me into the darkness.
Please, just come out already. It's not like I'm gonna eat you.
You never said anything about eating me. Also, there is a surprisingly large amount of cannibalism in otome games. Like, a lot. There's a lot of cannibalism.
Then why won't you come out?
Why do you want me to come out so badly? I'm starting to think you actually want to eat me. Real.
I promise I don't want to.
Then why?
To be honest, it's because I like you. You're strong, hard-working employee who's very reliable and looks really tasty.
You like me how? How is it that you like me? Do you like me because you're like, oh, hi, let's go on a date? Are you like, I like you. Let's have dinner. And you're the dinner. Okay? That's not the kind of like I'm looking for, okay? I'm looking for romance kind of like, okay? You can take me out to dinner, but you cannot have me for dinner, okay? There's a clear difference there. There is a clear difference. No, it doesn't make it any better. No, it doesn't, y'all. No. You knew there would be cannibalism. Milky's like, I knew it. I knew it. God. We did already discuss this about vampires. What is a vampire if not a glorified cannibal? Cannibals.
Yes, you look so tasty. Why don't you come out here and let me take a little nibble? Let me have a little bite. It's fine. It's fine.
What god did I make bad? Real. So, you want to eat me?
Fine. Yes, I do. Look at him. Look at me. I'm blushing and excited to eat you, girl.
Y'all, he looks really happy about that. He looks really happy about that, and I'm not okay with that.
But I'm not going to. I'll lead you to the stairs, and you'll get to your destination in one piece. I just want to fight for my efforts.
What? Why do we keep running into cannibals? I've not played this, y'all. I did not know that there was going to be a cannibal. I did not. Well, I mean, maybe he's not a cannibal because maybe he's not human. He just wants a bite. He just wants a nibble. This is not the kind of eating I wanted. You're crazy to think I'd agree to that.
I'm actually pretty sane. So come out already. Isn't it stuffy in there?
I'm not leaving, so you can give up already.
At some point you'll give in, and when that happens, I'll be here to take you to your floor.
After you take a bite? I'm not an apple. Please don't bite me like I'm an apple. I don't taste good, okay? I taste terrible. You don't want to eat me. Unless you can see forbidden romance between a man and his ham sandwich. I imagine, Jambi, that that's happened before, but we're not going to talk about that here, okay?
After I take a bite.
I fear that we made the wrong decision. The lights flicker and the elevator shakes. Y'all, it's not a game over. It's still going. Did you do something?
No, I can't affect the elevator like this. But that doesn't matter. You need to get out of there before the doors close.
Didn't you say I'd be stuck here for a while? It hasn't even been 10 minutes.
I wasn't lying. The doors will be closing soon, and you'll be stuck with no way out. This could be your last chance to leave.
Y'all, we have to save it again. We have to save it again. All right, you better not bite me, or I'm sure being stuck here is better than being out there with you. I don't think we're getting romance in the way that I want it. We did get blushing. I do like that. He blushed, but he did not blush for the correct reasons. I don't like the reason why he blushed. Rue, when they say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Jambi, how dare you? That's not what we mean. We didn't mean it that way. No. Oh no. Okay, no, I'm not going out there with him, okay? He's already killed me once. We already got a bad ending. Okay, we're doing this one. I'm sure being stuck here is better than being out there with you.
Stop being so stubborn and just take my hand already. Y'all.
Y'all. The elevator shakes again. He tries to reach for me, but pulls away before the doors close on his arm. Once closed, the elevator resumes its ascent. Ew! Did his arm come off? The doors open again, but I don't recognize anything. I'm on the wrong floor. The end. At least I didn't die, but I'm still stuck in the elevator. What kind of elevator is this? I don't like this. Okay, we're gonna load. And we're gonna make another decision. I mean, I guess so. We're still stuck in the elevator, Milky. We're gonna die of starvation. All right, you better not bite me. Look at him blushing. Stop. No.
Just a small bite. You won't feel a thing.
Fine. Are we really agreeing to this? Girl, no. Why are we agreeing to this? Why are we saying fine?
You made a great choice. I promise you won't regret this.
Just move out of the way so I can get out. Oh, God. The man disappears into the darkness and I'm quick to follow. The door shut the moment I'm outside. Once again! I can't see anything, but the man is quick to grab my hand. Y'all, this is what happened the first time I died. Oh, wait, there's more to it this time. I have to go back one. Before I know it, I'm being dragged to what I can only hope is the staircase. I open my eyes to the bright light of the elevator. There's a pain in my right leg that causes me to fall to the floor. As my pants become damp with blood, the doors open to the 10th floor. Things did not work out for me. It didn't work out for me. Okay, we're not doing that. We're not doing this one. Okay, we're going to do this one. Who are you? This is our other option.
I'm whoever you want me to be. Personally, I'd like to be your friend.
Your name. I'm asking for your name. I'm not going to follow some random guy I don't even know into the dark.
I don't have one.
How do you not have one? Everyone has one. Unless. Yeah, we got mildly eaten. Mildly eaten. He's just gonna eat me every time. How do you not have a name? Seriously. Maybe I've watched too many movies, but are you not human?
I'll let you name me if it makes you feel better.
Nope, no, it doesn't. No, it does not. I do not feel better. I do not. Listen, I'd rather not. It's not good to go around naming things.
You're smarter than you look.
Thanks.
It's all right to name me. I'm a person, not a thing.
You should already have one if you're a person.
That's fair. I'm guessing it'll be a lot harder to trust me now.
That's right. Though it might be easier to trust you. To trust if you weren't the only one out there.
So you'd feel safer in a crowd.
Yeah, wouldn't anyone?
Yes. What if I told you there were others?
Yes, that's hard to believe. I haven't heard anyone else.
Oh yeah, they're just being quiet. Yeah, totally quiet. Really quiet.
Listen, if you're trying to impersonate other people, at least be a better impersonator. You suck at impersonations. Real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, I'm not a dummy, okay? All right? I know it was you. You're out there alone, aren't you? I knew it.
So that's a no to getting out of the elevator?
Nope, I'm not leaving.
Please just come out already. It's not like I'm gonna eat you.
Listen, are we going that route again? We know that you want to eat me. I'm not falling for it again this time, okay? I'm not coming out. I'm not letting you chomp me. I'm not. No, gross. That's disgusting. His open maw. Yeah, why is his smile so awful real? I hate the way he smiles. I'm not okay with it. He's just going to eat me. He's like, oh, I like how you work. I know you already. See, the elevator's shaking. We're having, this whole thing is happening. Listen, I have no good options. Oh my gosh, we're here again. I already know that this one gets led to being eaten. And this one gets led to being eaten. He bites me anyway. Oh no, this one, he bit my leg. I don't know what happened. Listen, I already know. We have to load. We have to load. Because I died again. How dare he? Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Let me go back. Can I go to the menu here? We can load here. We're going to load and try from here. There is one more option that we have. We're going to load. Yes. Okay, y'all, here we go. This is our last chance at survival. Though it might be easier to trust you weren't the only one out there.
So you'd feel safer in a crowd.
Wouldn't anyone? Okay, we saw this. Let's skip and see if it skips to where we haven't seen anything. Okay, y'all. All right, but you better not bite me. I'm sure being stuck here is better than being out there with you. I know he's going to eat me. I'd rather be stuck in here. At least I survive. Y'all, if I pick this one, then at least I survive in the end, and that's what we're going to do. Stop being stubborn. Just take my hand already. Yeah. Well, y'all, we died. That was it. I think we did all the choices. Y'all, this romance didn't go the way that I thought it would. He didn't like me for the reasons that I wanted him to like me for. I'm kind of depressed about that, you know? Because even though he's not my type, like real, not at all. But listen, I'd much rather romance him than get eaten by him. Well, anyways, that was fun. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Rue Jitterrue, and I'm unreasonably obsessed with dating sims and otome games. If you got this far, then give me a like on my YouTube video. And give me a subscribe. If you got this far on Twitch, give me a follow and come back next time, because if you had fun today, we're going to do a whole lot more of this. All right, y'all, that's enough for now. I'll see you next time. Bye.